Greetings and welcome to this edition of
Positronic.
I'm Barry P. Cook. So we've got some comic book news for you and some other entertainment news for you, and I want to get right to it. I'm going to start off with the fact that it's being reported that the Red Hood is going to make an appearance in season 3 of Titans, or more than make an appearance, be a part of Titans season 3, which will now be airing or be run on HBO Max versus DC Universe. Also appearing in the third season, according to Crooked Llama, is Barbara Gordon's Oracle, as well as Scarecrow, which will be interesting. Of course, in the comics, the Red Hood is a persona adopted by Jason Todd, who apparently wasn't actually killed by the Joker in the Death in the Family story in the Batman comic, or rather was killed and then revived via Lazarus Pit, which caused him to go a little nuts and seek revenge on Batman. And in Titans, they're probably going to play that down and play up other aspects as to why he's going after the Titans or why he's doing whatever villainous things he's going to be doing in the plot. But it'll be interesting to see how that all plays out. And the costume looks great. It's very faithful to the comics in terms of the overall aesthetic, which is great. The character has been seen previously in various animated forms and in video games and the comics, of course. But this will be the first live-action Red Hood that we're going to see. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to Titans Season 3. I very much enjoyed Seasons 1 and 2. Moving right along in comic book news and sticking with DC, I might be a little behind the times on this, but apparently DC is going to be launching a limited series called Future State early next year. And that is going to, as the title implies, show us what the DC Universe looks like in a far-off future time period. And in this series, it's going to, they're going to be, I don't know how to say this, different versions of many of our favorite heroes. I guess that's how you would say it, right? Pretty simple. By that I mean we're going to have Wonder Woman, we're going to have Superman, we're going to have Flash, we're going to have Batman, we're going to have Green Lantern, but there are going to be different characters under the costumes than what we're used to. Their mantles are going to be picked up by other entities, which, makes sense, of course, because if they're treating the universe like a real universe, characters like Batman are going to age out. Even Wonder Woman, who doesn't age the way normal people age, is going to get old. Same for Superman. Other things happen to the various heroes throughout the comics, deaths and so forth, retirements. So we're going to see other characters taking up the mantles of these long famous heroes. Among those replacing their namesakes will be Superman, or Clark Kent's son John. He's going to take up the mantle of Superman after Clark Superman is rejected by Earth for his involvement in some event or other that I guess rubbed people the wrong way. Various other issues are going to keep the likes of Billy Batson's Shazam, Barry Allen's Flash, and John Stewart's Green Lantern from participating in the events of Future State, and their identities will all be taken up by others, as will Wonder Woman's, when Diana Prince is replaced in the role by Yara Flor. In the case of the Flash specifically, we'll be seeing Jess Chambers take up the mantle, and Jess Chambers is from Earth 11 and is a non-binary individual, which is a first for a speedster in the DC universe. The character will debut as Kid Quick in DC's Very Merry Multiverse in December, and then go on to take up the mantle of the Flash in future state. I'm a long time Flash fan. So as you may have noticed when I used to wear my Flash hat before I ordered my very cool Positronic Hypersonic hat. So I'll be interested to see where that goes, what the new Flash is going to be like, what will his powers be, and so forth. Sticking with the Flash, some set photos have been released by Canada Graphics showing the Flash and Mirror Mistress and Iris Allen West in costume on the set, filming episodes of season 7, which are going to, I guess, wrap up the events of season 6, which didn't exactly get to occur because of the pandemic and the decision to cut the season short. These photos seem to show a couple of different things that are interesting. It looks like from the set photos that Mirror Mistress Eva McCulloch might be joining forces with the Flash and Iris and ostensibly Team Flash to take down some sort of threat. And it looks like that threat might be some mirror clones of herself, unless the mirror clones are also teaming up with Team Flash and to take on some unknown, adversary at this point. But there are several different photos of Mirror Mistress and Flash and Iris together, seemingly teamed up as opposed to opposing each other. And there are a couple of photos that show multiple women dressed up in the same outfit as Mirror Mistress. So this is the kind of thing that it is thought might be going on. So we're going to have to wait to see, but I'm a big fan of the Flash's Rogues Gallery. So I like the Mirror Master character. And Mirror Mistress, of course, is just a gender swap of the second Mirror Master from the comics, Evan McCulloch. And so it'll be interesting to see, how the whole battle plays out, because up to this point, everything's been happening sort of just on the Mirror side, and not a lot of it has happened in the regular universe where Flash has had any ability to do anything about whatever Mirror Mistress has been up to. So we're going to get to see that confrontation and maybe a switching of sides. I don't know, but that's kind of what the photos indicate. We, of course, are going to have to wait to see until season 7 of The Flash premieres on the CW in January. Now, getting away from comics and just talking about some general entertainment news, HBO Max is going to be doing a Hellraiser series, which is pretty cool because Hellraiser is an iconic brand. It's a brand that my wife and I enjoyed, her more than me, because she was a big fan of Clive Barker and his novels and the comic books. But it looks like that series is well underway. They recently were able to lure, I don't know about lure, that might not be a good word, but they recently were able to have Clive Barker actually join them as an executive producer, which cannot hurt the series in any way, of course. And their premise sounds pretty good. Deadline.com is reporting that the idea of the series is to create an elevated continuum and expansion of the well-established Hellraiser mythology. It's not going to be a remake per se, but more something that assumes that the past mythology is a given. Of course, we can expect a visit from Pinhead, although I suspect being played by a different actor. But that should be great. Hellraiser is very cool, and I can't wait to see what they do with it, with modern effects and, so forth. But that is all I have for now, so I will bid you farewell. I will be back, of course, with more news when it breaks. And until then, my friends, I do wish you peace and long life.